Just give me the line.
What's the deal, gang? What up? Wake the fuck up. Let's go. I had to step aside, put my hair up for a second. You know, when you show up to eat, you can't have your hair down, right? This is like the biggest buffet table in the forex world. And if you're showing up to eat at the buffet, you can't have your hair down. Get that shit everywhere. So I had to put this shit up. Stay up. Wagwan, my youth. What you say? All right. Let it fill up. Let it fill up. I'm trying to get to 300 viewers. Chat. if you didn't realize, we're back to 26.2K subscribers. They got me shadow banned so bad, I'm gonna have to start my own platform. I gotta pull a Papa Trump right now and get fucking Truth Trading opened. Truth Trading. How did everybody do Thursday and Friday? How did you guys do on Thursday and Friday? My apologies. I could not be here as I had to be elsewhere, and I am not omnipresent, so I couldn't pull that one off. But we did send out some nice signals on Friday. Like the new background, or like an empty background? It's not done yet. The background's not done yet. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on in this room. Anyway, I got cooked so much that I had to rethink of myself. Think the rethink. Chat. So the clock's changed, right? And for your ex-girlfriend, the cock's changed, right? Everybody's winning. Anyway, time change. We are now, right? I don't know if it changed in the entire world, but the clocks went back an hour. So technically, for some of you that the clocks haven't changed for, dad joke. Imagine saying that joke to your kids. Definitely not a dad joke. Definitely not a dad joke. Anyway, damn, I got this little turtleneck. I feel like a midget is choking me from behind. You just fucking let go. Fuck. Anyway, let's get into a breakdown. Brother joke. Let's break it down. See what's going on. So the daily still making that top wick. We closed bearish on Friday. The 4 hours coming up here, reflipping, 48 minutes to go. And let's break down, not breakdowns, yes. So I get to come into work for 8 and prepare for 9, kind of like the schedule. Yes. Different room. Yes. 15-minute candle. Yes, but not right now. Not this 15-minute candle. Not looking for anything on this 15. I'm looking to really set up our ranges, our levels, and we see a lovely area of support. Support be supporting over here at 27.31, right? And the resistance be resisting here at 43, I believe. Is there? So this is actually yesterday's levels. That's funny. So that's what we are looking at. We might actually bring this up a bit higher, but I'll see. Might be looking like this. Might be cooking like this. Yeah, I think this is better. But I would like to see breakdown. So our current range, we filled it, we've refilled it, we've rejected again here. We're looking. So here's what happens. When we created this range, we created resistance, we filled the range. Now that we've refilled the range, we're looking to really break out of it. Sorry, AC's blowing right at me. I'm about to start sneezing. I turn that down. Turn that bit down. All right. So let's see if we can get a volume push, and really volume push outside this little mini range that we have inside the big range. All right, we have this little mini range formed here. It's kind of been here. We want to get out of this area. So here's the deal. Since we're tapping a strong resistance, if we can come down at this point from this resistance and break out of that range, right, and look something like this, this would be a strong drive off a higher time frame resistance. We're going to fill the range down, so we'll look for this fill here. Okay, and hopefully we can get some top wick entries at around this area. Okay, and I would take that because that would be a heavy drive outside the range from a resistance breaking support. We're going to finish the higher time frame range. If we don't, and we continue up here, right, since we're not pushing heavy in one candle like we did over here, right, this was a strong push. You could have probably had this bottom wick entry here off this level. See, coincided with that perfectly to fill the range. But now that you filled it, came down, and now you're breaking up into here, you are looking for, honestly, you can have this is a range 2 breakout here. If we get closures above, right, you have your range here, so range 1, range 2. Yeah, anything above here is technically good to go, but you would need to see a closure first, right? So you'd need to see a closure first. You'd need to see a top wick on that closure, and we would need to have a bottom wick to bounce off of support. If we have all of that, we will look for entries, maybe bottom wick entries. I got to see how the closure looks, because if there's enough range on a top wick here, we can look for bottom wick entries, expecting some kind of top wick. If there's a small top wick here, you don't need a steep top wick on the next candle, right? You just needs to kind of respect that high. So we probably look for a rebreak out of highs or a flip in that case. All right, capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
All right, yep. Comics open here in 4 minutes. Not expecting anything too massive or too messy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sweet. All right. Now. And it's also the 4 hour, right? Pushing heavy. There was a reflip. So you're really looking for the 4 hour to close. I think the 4 hour level is higher here. Hold on. The 4 hour level is like right here. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, we're going to use this resistance here. I think that's a better area. Better level. The better level. Yeah, so we're really looking for closures above 27.45 for now while we're stuck in this 140 pip range. We're at 140 pip range at the resistance. Did you change your office? Yes. Where the fuck are the background lights? Have not been put up yet. But that's where we are, gang. That's what we're waiting on at this point now. Just time to show some patience. Patience. Your PC looks insane. You play any games and shit in your free time? This? That's my lizard tank, bro. That's where I torture all my lizards. The lizard torture chamber. So with a steeper top wick, we can get the flips as we already pulled back. You mean steeper for buys, steeper top wick? How about the onion to go down? Maybe on the initial attempt. I'm a bit skeptical of the onion to go down now because this is a 4-hour flip, right? We're so close to the 4-hour closing. There's a chance we can just make a bottom. We can still rip up here. We can still, right? Even with the 15 closing bearish, or wait, 15 didn't close bearish. So with a 30, you'll have a chance for the 30 to close bear. But even at that point, man, previous 1 hour was pretty heavily bullish. The 4 hours created that bottom wick. I don't think I would take an onion here, no. The only way I would take an onion is if this candle is a heavy push down. You see how it looks right now? It's a leg candle on a smaller time frame, right? This is a leg candle right now, that red one. But it doesn't mean that's how it's going to close, right? So we have 11 minutes here, 10 minutes here for this 30 to close. The chance this 30 looks like this. 30 looks like this, yeah, we're taking an onion. The lizard got a fucking RGB case. Yeah, that's wild. Friday daily close, a late candle. Yeah, Friday daily close, late candle. It's got a bottom wick, but in relation, like, it's, you know, compared to the other candles or to the other wicks, it's not really a massive wick. You can kind of say late candle, but yeah. As I said, we can still make, this doesn't mean it'll close bearish here. We can still make this bottom wick like we have and still close above here. So we just got to be patient and wait. Minutes until NYSE open. Let's see. No. It's not 9:20 right now. It is 8:20. NYSE opens in an hour and 10 minutes. You have more than an hour till NYSE open. The clocks went back an hour. Not trading today, bank holiday? No, it's not. Banks are open. Everything is open. USD, factory orders, loan survey. Yeah, there's no bank holiday. We chilling. And tomorrow is election day. Presidential election. Congressional elections. Amendment 3. A small top wick on a bullish candle. Need to pull down the next candle, but with a large top. Take a wick entry. Don't need a steep bottom wick because already had a slight pullback. For buys, I don't know. Will you trade election? That's something we were talking about in the private session yesterday. I don't know. I want to see how tomorrow goes, how the volume is, how the markets are, what it looks like. Yeah, like if we had a breakout, oh, like above here, but with a small top wick. I would really need to see how the candle forms. It really depends on how this one plays out. Because if it does that now and closes here with a small top wick, that's a lit candle after this bottom wick. You're asking me if we, right? If this candle ends up looking like this. That's what you're asking me. You can look for buys here on a bullish flip as long as you're bouncing off something and as long as as long as you're going break even as soon as you fill that wick, whatever it is, 5 pips, 8 pips, 10 pips, right? In this case, the way I drew it, that would be about 10 pips on the dot. You kind of have to manage risk at the fill of that wick completely. Risk off the table. There's a chance you fill that wick, not break it, and come back down. And you can take that flip as long as structure remains the same, as long as you don't break the lows of that previous candle. But for now, it looks like we're getting that heavy 30 push, right, that I just spoke about. So if this 30 is able to break this low here, 27.38, because that's the next possible support, right? Remember I said we need to break out of the smaller time frame range right here. We drew it out earlier. If we're able to break out of that area, I can look for some top wick sells in the next candle. Not like this, not within this range. Lit candle, that's a candle that's a candle that flips and has a body smaller than the wick, right? And no wick on closure. So a bullish lit candle would look like this, or with no wick at the top, right? And what happens in that case is the expectation would be make a top wick and come back down. This is what typically happens after that kind of candle. You actually have an example of it forming right now. Look, right here. You see, lit candle, next candle. So that's funny. So we actually have an example of that playing out right now. It happens most of the time, not all the time. There are times where that won't happen, but a large number of times that's what you'll see. Just generally, if we get a bullish breakout with a large top wick, do we need a steep bottom wick? It's not about steep, but you need that bottom wick to bounce off a support. If it's coming down, if ranges are massive, right, and you haven't really reached the support off a bottom wick and it just bounces mid-range, no bueno. You want it to come down and bounce off something. Support, previous resistance turn support, right? You got to be bouncing off something. So if you close above here, you want that bottom wick to here or here or here, right? Well, you really don't want it down here because that's the fill of the range, and then it's probably no longer a bottom wick but a drive down. An onion is a bullish close at a support or a bearish close at a resistance. Oh shit. That's AA Ron.
AA Ron.
Where you been, bro?
Where are you? Where is AA Ron right now? No AA Ron, huh?
Nah, he's right there.
Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, AA Ron.
AA Ron with the onion question. Oh, more people at the Zoom door. Come on in. Come on in. Your name is Balake. Balake. Who wins? I don't know, but Camel Tits is not winning. No way. I turned on the TV and the first commercial on TV right now was President Trump and Kamala Harris. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, chat. We're back to 26.2K subs. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate your support. Really appreciate it. YouTube over here doing God's work, holding us back. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah, it looks similar. I thought we were a good 5 or 6 pips off from here in my broker, but no, it looks very similar. Okay, so this is a good drive. We just need a bit of a stronger push and some bottom wicks. This is good rejection. It's still kind of holding the support. Bottom wicks, bottom wicks. Got a bottom wick, would need a top wick on this candle, but it just filled that range. What do you think will happen to the dollar during the election? Depends who wins. Depends who wins, but somebody posted yesterday in the private session the results of the last time Trump won the election, 2016. Gold went down, right? Gold went down from, what was it, from 1800 to 50, or from 13 to 1100, something like that, in 2016. So I don't know. Trump wins, might see gold go down, dollar get stronger. That's what happened last time he won. Trying to change. People are scared of Trump before, now they love him. Yes, that's also true, because now we know what to expect. Before, the first time around, we didn't really know what to expect. Adam Donvo, he doesn't stream anymore. Gold is crazy slow today. I don't think it's slow. We just had a 50 pip 15-minute candle. Yeah, 50 on the dot. Be interesting how the 4-hour closes. Right? Because it can close bearish here. But respect this area. You might get a bottom wick on the next candle and see a straight push up. You might get a small bottom wick on this candle, right? And then get something like this. If you're respecting support. It's possibility. Personally, I'd want to see a push before this 4-hour closes. Where are you, Wix? Right near the beach, boy. The window, I boarded it up. Yeah. I heard the assassins were hiding in the bushes, so I boarded up the window. Yep. I was outside your window getting signals about YouTube delay? Without YouTube delay, yeah. That's the only other way to do it without a delay on YouTube. Camera zombies attack no Windows Wix. True. It's very true. 24 minutes, gang. It's really going to be key how this 4-hour closes. If it flips and closes as a lit candle, or if we close bearish and hold the support. Yeah. We can read this brain or enter before he does. Time for a smoke. Yeah, honestly, the way it's printing right now, gang, if you have something to do, you want to make tea, you want to go to the bathroom, you got to go smoke a joint, whatever you got to do. I think we're good for the next 20 minutes because of this, the way this 4 hours looking, and the fact that the 30 here has already made a bottom wick, right? And now it's coming up. I think there's a bit of waiting still left here. Now look at this area. There's a chance we can reject right here, right? But if we don't and we blast through it, we're going to have closures above the range here. The 1 hour will flip and re-break the highs, and we're going to look lovely on the 4 hour as well. You're going to take a fat dab? That's dope. All right. Hold on a second, gang. Fuck. Fuck. Let him cook. So who's gonna tell him he's muted? Where is the Riddler? The Riddler's right here. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's got the biggest balls in the chat? Who got them cojones grandes right here, huh? Cojones grandes. Damn, you should have bet 5. True. Bet 5. Not today, Diddy. Yo, I was about to go full Diddy mode until I realized. And I was like, nope, that's going in the trash. See this? We was about to be Diddy'd out today. I almost put this on. I saw a black shirt in the dark. I walked out. I was like, nah, that can't go on stream. Trash. Word. Never go full Diddy. Yeah, it's brand new. Trash. Fuck that. Looks about to put something in the chat strings. Hell yeah. Don't let me serve you. Wix Cosby. Stop. Four-hour flippity. It's crazy how somebody's fuck up like halfway around the world would make me change half my wardrobe. Come on, Diddy, do better. Time to light up? I got a roll to light up. We got 20 minutes, gang. You know what that means? It means the Holy J is coming out. Right? We're gonna have to roll a little bit over here. We do a little bit of rolling. We do a little rolling. Glory to the Father. Oh, that's TTE vibes right there. That's TTE song. Should be our weed song. That should be our weed song. We do that song for weed. TT gonna show up here saying a prayer for us. Did you stream that Thursday? No, Thursday, Friday was no stream days. It was the first time in the last half a decade where I missed 2 days in a row. Okay, now I need papers. Papyrus. Raw. A raw dog this J. You seem refreshed? Nah, that ain't it. I got more energy because I had more hours of sleep. Usually I'm at like 3 to 5 hours of sleep. I think I had 6 hours, which is a big difference, right? You get an hour more of sleep now with the time change. So I think that helped. The extra hour of sleep. Last 15 of this 4 hour. White man coming. Yeah, the white man. My bro's family life, they're doing all right. They're doing all right. Appreciate that, Damon. How you been? Chat, it's time. Yep, it's time. Where's my lighter? It's not a cigarette. I forgot. Let me step outside. Go. A smoke and a pancake. A bong and a blintz. Yeah, hold on, guys. I have to step outside. It's a beautiful morning. I don't know how the rest of that song goes, but it sounded good. Even the weed's better here. Pint and a pancake, a blintz and a bong, smoke and a cigar. Oh, damn. Almost busted my ass. No more wicks of shiny lights in the background. Do you guys like the shiny lights? I can bring them back. I remember those times where Wix used to smoke on Don stream like nothing. So when I used to show up on Don's stream, first of all, when I met Don, I lived in a condo, and most of the time I was just on my condo balcony. But then when I moved to my own house out of the condo, I used to smoke in my office because my office had 2 doors that went outside, right? And 1 door that went in the house. So I would open both doors that went outside, and it was just like, you know, it was just like a walkthrough. It was just basically being outside. But my last 2 offices are not like that, and because I have 3 daughters that are in and out of this office, I can't do that anymore. So I go outside to smoke. Beautiful morning. You're the sun in my morning, baby. All right, that's how it goes. Okay. Was shaking them weights, the shake weights. That's the stupidest invention ever. I'm gonna imagine just showing up with a shake weight to the gym. Just someone's doing squats and you're standing there in front of them. That's the dumbest invention ever. The shake weight. Oh man. Vote for shiny lights. Wix, is that your built out PC? Yeah. The PC be built out. Here. I'll show you the built out. It's not done yet. It ain't done, but I'll show you the build out. This is the PC. Got some nice little lights up down there. It's got some nice lights up there. It's got some weird lights on the side, and it has a dead lizard somewhere behind it. There we go. Alrighty then. I need for GTA 5. I play no games. The shake weight has sold more than 4.5 million units in its first year on the market. It sold over 2 million units, generating 40 million in revenue. Imagine some guy figured out how to get you to jerk off and work out at the same time and made 40 mil off you. Technically, brilliant. Brilliant. What a genius. It's like it's the same thing as the abs, right? Get 6-pack abs while eating ice cream on the fucking couch. We spoke about that shit. Who said that? Just strap this shit to your forehead, turn it up to max, and just, I will not buy stupid shit for no reason. Feeding off laziness. Yes. Hey, they're eating. They're eating. All right, so 6 minutes, 4 hours flipped, looking like a leg candle. Not pretty, but that doesn't mean we can't wait for NYC or we can't wait for a few more candles to print. This is a strong push though off the 30 off the 1. I'm fine with it. The 4 hour, if the 4 hour is a leg candle, the top wick on the 4 hour might be pretty steep too, right? 40-50 pips before it comes back down. It's a 4 hour. So one thing we will look out for is a top wick here. We need a top wick. If there's no top wick, we wait. We're gonna have to wait another 15 or 30. If there is a top wick, but it still looks like a leg candle, we can look at the 30 and look at the next 30 resistance here at 27.50. and see if we can, let's see first if we can get a top wick, and then if we can get a bottom wick first. Which means we would, in order for this to work, we would need a heavy push up in the next 5 minutes and a pullback. Because if we get a pullback from here, right, first of all, small wick, second of all, we might close below the range. So you need a heavier push. So let's hope this 4 hour can re-break the highs here and continue pushing for the next 5 minutes. Discord link, Letitia, right there. Jay just posted it. That's the correct link, right? I'm gonna put that in the description right now. Hold on. Give me a second, gang. There we go. Finally, after weeks of saying I'll do it, I just did it. OnlyFans, link's gonna come up right there. Thank you, Nightbot. You calling it? You going live tomorrow? Yeah, we're going live the whole week. The entire election week, we will be live. What do you have in your OnlyFans? Only feet. Feet pics, bro. Later, Rob. Remember, times changed. The clocks changed back an hour, so we're starting an hour later because now it's 8 p.m. an hour later. Ooh la la. Yeah, chat. Day after tomorrow, or tomorrow, we find out if it's World War III or $1 a gallon at the gas station. Right? Tomorrow we'll find out. That's what you're voting for. Cheap gas or another war? Good luck, America. At what time will we know the election? The election's all day tomorrow. You're probably going to see the initial results start coming in at like 6, 7 p.m., maybe 8 p.m. You're going to see you're going to see states being called. Half of America is like, I got to know if I need to cancel my plane tickets out of here or not. It's between a felon and a pathological liar, or someone who doesn't give a fuck about the country. Good luck, America. Are you a camel tits supporter? No. Not big on camel tits. All right, we got to flip the tape ski. Let's go. Yo, Trump owes me. I'm stuck at 26.2K subs because of him. If there's no top wick, are we looking for top wick sells? It's a good point you make there. No. Yes and no. Top wick sells if we come up here first, right? If the price drives up with no bottom wick, right, and does this, I'm looking for sells right as soon as we tap that area. If it's just drive with no bottom wicks made on the next hourly candle. If this is the result, as soon as it taps this area, yeah, we'll have a sell limit. We'll take top wick sells. But if it makes a bottom, so here's the opening, right? So it's making a bottom wick. So no, that we won't have that situation. We'll wait for this candle. See how there's no top wick here? That doesn't mean we can't go up. All this means is we need that range to be created. So we're going to wait for this candle to probably pull up and give us that top wick, right? Something like this. Or even something like you get a strong closure here on the next candle, like this. Right, then you're looking to play the relationship with these two candles to have a wick fill. We need tap 48 to look for a sell. No, I'm looking for a tap fill of the range, tap of resistance to look for a sell, but without making a bottom wick on this current candle. But we just made a bottom wick, and I prefer this rides up and gives us a top wick for NYSE open. But we just closed with no top wick on this 4-hour candle. It's la candle time here. I mean, this isn't really much of a bottom wick, right? Like if it drives up here right now and does that, I'll take that sell again. I'll still take that sell unless we come down and tap 27.45. If we tap 27.45 and ride all the way up, then I won't take it. The 15, the 5, they can all give us a valid top wick. We just got to see price move. The difference is like in volume, right? If you see it happen on the 15, it means it's taking longer than the 5, right? You see things start playing out on the 5, that means volume coming in and things are just playing out at a faster pace. But you still need to see price move in a certain direction to a certain level at a certain pace. Reza in the building. We about to kill this. What if we made a bottom wick or 8 pip wick? I'm not talking about pips wise. I'm talking about levels wise, right? So it doesn't matter how big the wick itself is. What matters is the level it's rejecting off of, right? And this is a support that if we tap and then flip bullish, I'm expecting a drive up and I'm not expecting a rebreak of the lows. But I will be ready on the off chance that it does rebreak the lows and we come down and close bearish, right? Oh, I'm like, why can't I move? It's the fucking... Oh, no, it's not the Diddy shirt. It's my hoodie. You see this, chat? See this? You guys see this? You see that? You read that, chat? Did you read that? All right. Now forget it, because this is complete bullshit. This is a lie fabricated for you to be happy with a fucking participation award, right? If you're happy with a fucking participation trophy, this is for you. This goes in the Diddy bin. Complete lie, garbage. It's all about you. You got to make it happen for yourself, because no team will make this shit happen for you. All right? Complete bullshit. Trash. Diddy bend. Basura. Yes. See. Your background has changed in your room. Did you move? Yes. See. Why can't we see the camera in Zoom too? You mean me? Because either the way it works is either Zoom or YouTube gets, or OBS gets it, not YouTube. It's because I can't have them open for both. The way from what I understand, if I can, then I just don't know how to do it. But from what I understand, I can't share the camera between Zoom and OBS. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the Barkley play. You guys seen that? He hurdled somebody backwards, ass backwards. That was wild. I saw this shit on SportsCenter this morning, right before stream. I was like, no, he didn't just fucking do that. And then I looked at the replay and I was like, yeah, he just did that. He's fucking crazy. Barkley is the greatest running back of this generation. It was wild what he did. If you guys didn't see it, look it up. What about that no bottom wick 4 hour at 31? Do we need to worry about, because we have a celery buy? What do you mean? Right here? That played out a long time ago. The bottom, no bottom wick in the 4 hour. You don't need to worry about making it because you closed already. That 4 hour close, so it's a bullish close, your bottom wick and a buy seemed legit. Perfect. So you see, we're coming up here. We're creating the range that the previous candle could not. Once this range is created, then we will lock in. Been overseas. All right, cool. Cool. Damn, this is 40 pips right here. These ranges are so fucking massive. Adjust your risk accordingly, right? These ranges are pretty massive. You game? No. I don't game. I built this just to stream. My daughter games, right? And she uses my PC to game. But I didn't build it for that reason. I built it to stream. Missed my bro Wix, so I'm tuning in from the hotel TV. That's a W. Thank you for joining us. That's dedication right there. Who you in the hotel with, bro? I see a couple people caught that. More than 75 million Americans have voted early. That's damn near half the votes are in already. It's wild. Yeah, 75 million have already voted. And it hasn't even, that's early voting. If you say that after a late candle you tend to see a drive in the opposite direction, why won't it make sense if you take sells and hold drawdown off the top wick being made? Because there's no confirmation. Just because it closed like that, it's not a confirmation that it'll come down from here, right? So I try to put myself, it's still a bullish closure and still above the range. I can't disregard that, right? And it's the 4 hour, right? Yeah, it can come back the other way, but I'd rather put myself in the most optimal position and have it come back the other way off a resistance. That's why I said if we tap the resistance, I'll take it. But if we're mid, I don't want to take an entry expecting to be in drawdown until resistance. I'd rather get there and take my optimal entry, right? Spend less time in the market. The less time you spend in a trade, the less risk you're exposed to, right? The less shit can happen. The less trades you take, the less risk you're exposed to, right? And I'm all about managing risk, right? When I enter a trade, I concentrate on, all right, how do I minimize the risk to myself? I don't think how much I can make here. I think about where can I minimize risk that I risk nothing, and anything that happens is house money, right? Regardless, win or lose, it's only house money on the risk. Mem 14 section 3, they're gonna remove him for insert. No, no one's gonna, no court will even let that come into play, because is gonna be an elected, he's gonna be an elected president. What's gonna happen is basically, if that happens, the court will negate what the entire United States has voted for. Negating the people won't end up well. No court will even accept that case. They'll never look at it. You won't see anything about that if he becomes president. Because if that happens, January 6th of 2020 will seem like a small rally compared to what will happen after. The amount of hardcore Trump supporters out there is heavily underestimated. Which in itself is also election interference, you could say. How do you feel about Florida turning deep blue? Bro, I live here, and there's not a camel tits supporter in sight. Are you waiting for a purchase confirmation? Yeah. Another $1 million, and the purchase will be confirmed. I mean, for buys, I'm waiting for this range to be created, or a support to be respected, or I'm waiting for a heavy pull back down in range. Like heavy pull. Like I would love for the next 20 minutes to do this. This will make our lives very easy. Because that would flip the daily, re-break the lows, give us range to come down, and it would be this would be like 100 and some pip move, right? 150 pip move. And if that happens, yeah, we're gonna come down. Right? We look at the daily. See, that would be the daily flip down here. I wouldn't take the flip, but I would take the closure on the smaller time frame below that flip. For now, we're waiting, because if it's buys, then we're going to need range to be created. So very similar to what happened before in that area. You see, you didn't have range. This candle created range, came down, you held support. I also talked about how I see closures when we see gaps, right? If you see this closure and then the next candle gapped up, you're really closed where the next candle opened, not where you closed. This wasn't the closure. I marked my level off this area then, the one following the closure where it opens. And if that's the case, then if we can hold this area, can we now do this again, right? Can we mirror that again? And if we can, then you probably see something like this, right? And if we see that, then once we start getting these bottom wicks, we can start getting ready for the buys up. But all of this would have to, all of this would have to play out first before I can think of an entry. Excuse me. Yeah.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
The U.S. electoral system is biased and out of date. The popular vote should win the election. No, that would be dumb. That means whatever's good for New York would be good, for Texas would be good, whatever's good, you know, whatever they like. No, states should make their own, you know, should have their own choices, right? It should be by territory. US is too big to have a popular vote. It's too big because there are small centers that have massive amount of people in it, and they shouldn't be determining policies for like Nebraska or like Montana, right? Because there's more land but less people, so less votes but a larger territory. No, every territory should have, you know, a relative amount of votes, you know. And then so the way we have it now is probably the most ideal system in the world for such a large country, right? Because the way you do education in New York would not be the way you do education in Montana. It would just be different, right? And lifestyles on a farm are different than they are in a city. So they need different things. They have different viewpoints. So they just wouldn't make the popular vote. It would be dumb for a large country. You do a popular vote for like Belgium, shit like that. You know, Estonia, some. I don't know. In Europe, all countries, they can have fucking popular votes. They're small. America takes up the entire continent. Sorry, Canada. Also, the millions of illegals will flip the vote using popular. Yeah, and that won't be fair for anyone. Yes. You could have popular vote by state. I think there's, even the states are too big. How do you do a popular vote for Texas, right? You can't have the same thing that's good for like, you know, El Paso. It would be the same for Dallas or San Antonio or Houston. No, it's too big. Can't. Some are big cities, some are fucking middle of the desert. So while we are far from perfect, I believe it's still the best that there is so far. Voting system. Played college baseball in a small town in Texas. Nice. Good morning, Wix. Wish you all the best for today's trade alongside everyone who are trading with you, both coping and learning from copying and learning such great like you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here, Creed. Borger, Texas. It's really border. You waiting for NYC open now? I'm waiting for a closure. I want the market to push. Closure, a push, something. Oh, more people at the Zoom door. Let me let you in. That previous 5 closed no bottom wick, kind of at this level. I don't know, above it or at it. It looks like it's below it, but it's like basically at it. If it's that close, too close to tell. This looks like this might come up bullish on the 5, but the 5 only has 3 minutes left, right? So if in 3 minutes you close bearish down in here, that's the 15, that's the 30. Oh no, I'm sorry, we were gonna have 8 minutes. There's another 5 candle after this for the 30, and then we can look for positions. Unless this 5 rips down now. Rips down heavy. But the previous 5 closed at support with no bottom wick, so let's just wait for this to close. Yeah, you can be a cowboy and look for sells here, looking to tap the next support, right? But I'd rather be a little bit more patient here. W plus 10. Yeah, I think as you started breaking these lows here, you could say it's going to come down to tap support, right over here. So you have about 17 pips of range on the break of these lows, but that's not a position I like to take. I used to take that position. Now I just look for some more volume. No trades yet. This is 60 pip candle. How big is this? 52 pips. Yeah, that ain't bad. If this is 930, you're expecting NYSE volume, right? $50 seconds for this 5 to close. Let's see what happens. We might have positions here a little bit before 9:30. If we can get a top wick here on the next 5 and a flip, I think we'll take a flip. If we get a 30 closure here, we might look for a top wick sell. But the 30 would have to close way lower. We can't be holding the most recent support here, right? I mean, most recent resistance. We can't be holding that into a support. We'd have to break down a bit more. Are you bearish? I'm bearish for the daily bias, but it doesn't mean we have to trade with the bias. We can trade against the bias too. It just has to set up. Don't want to hold this area as a support, and I think the 5 is doing that. Oh man. Oh man. Now, I'm gonna have a sell stop here on the 5 flip. It's a sell also, you don't have to account for spread. So I'm in here now, we flipped. I'm in a position here. NYC Open's coming up. I'm expecting either this to bring us down or NYC Open, one of the two. Okay. Spread's kind of jumpy, but that is okay. It's okay. Once we re-break the low that we just made, I'll go break even, okay? If this 5 re-breaks the low, I will go break even on my position. We need to re-break the current low that we just made. So in a sell here, 15 and 30 looking to close bearish here. NYC Open on the next candle. You can expect some kind of bottom wick. Let's see if we can re-break that low. Can we re-break the low? Once we re-break the low, I'll make this house money. But we need to re-break that low. 2 minutes here for the 30 closure. One minute. 2 minutes. I only saw about 7-8 pips. Let's see. I saw 9 and like 2 pips of spread, so I think 7 pips. Need a rebreak at a low for 5 to make this house money. Can we do it? And not yet. There we go. Rebroke the low, making this house money. Gonna close half here at 10. And the stops are to BE. This is now a risk-free trade. I closed half here at 10. Let's see if we can pull down a bit more. NYC Open here in 30 seconds. It's either going to bring us down heavy, we'll get a nice W, or we'll get stopped out or break even. Right? So let's see what happens. We might see a top wick on the 30. There's 10 seconds here. It's coming up, so it's leaving. We might see a top wick because the final momentum here to close out the candle. See, it's kind of coming up. So let's lock in on the 30. We might have some more entries here off the 30. We're still in here if this takes us out. Let's hope it doesn't and it continues with some volume down. But if it does, what I don't like is it made a bottom wick. So if it comes up now, it'll be a little bit difficult to take top wick sells, right? But it might still make that top wick, take us out, then come down, right? And that's just the nature of the game. But that's why it's house money here at this point. That's why we are risk free. We really want this to push down heavy for NYC Open. The way that it's holding here right now, it's making me doubt that it will, but you know, we have at this point, it's already a W, and the rest just depends on the market here. It filled the whole wick, right? It filled our advantage point to the left. Fucker struggling. Yeah, we're gonna get taken out here. Look, it got really close there for a second. Come down. Come down. There's so much volume. This shit comes down, will be great. If it comes up, I don't know. We'll be out if it re-breaks the high in this candle. You only see one position? No, there's two positions. Well, that one got stopped out of break key. Why do you see only one position? Oh, it doesn't matter. It got 9 pips and the runner got B here just now. Let me go to my signals. Oh, only one position went through. I'm sorry. No, you guys know the deal. There's 2 positions there. Yeah, we got taken out. Watch now, it'll drive. I can't enter this right now. But congrats, those 9 pips to 9.4 pips. Awesome. Price never even tapped my BE. Spread took me out here. Price never really got to my entry. I got taken out by the 2 pip spread here. 3 pip spread. It's okay though. It's okay. It's still early. I know it was only one trade. I really hope it re-breaks the highs here, so I know price took me out. It would have taken me out anyway, honestly. It's so crazy seeing how on the terminal I see the arrow where price never even tapped. The little closeout arrow. So I really wanted to break the highs here, so I know I would have been taken out anyway with price. It sucks getting taken out with spread. But yeah, let's update that with 265. Because we had a chance, right? With NYC Open, you have a chance for a really strong volume push. That's why we didn't close full, left the runner. It's our volume song. Yeah, this is the song that typically drives the market. Hope this fucker drives it up right now. And then drives it down. Yes, come up, come up. All right, anyway, win number 265. 9 pips. Never, our entry was above here, but the spread took us out. All good though. This push is heavy down to the downside. It becomes better for us. It falls in line with the 4 hour, right? See, no top wick here. Come back the other way. It falls in line that way. And then the hourly will be a heavily bearish candle, right? Back in range. We're going to have some sells off the next hourly open. Yeah, if this continues down here, remember I said I just want the shit to completely break down. The heavier the push, the easier our job is. Mic issues? You hear me now? Yeah, sorry, the mic was like right here. How about now? Yeah, the thing is I had the mic in my beard. Like this. It's like this. Yeah, now we wait for this closure. Belosion. Spread caught you? Yeah, spread. I got taken out up here with spread also. My entry was over here, but the fact that we came up here, the spread got us. Average spread on gold right now it's 1.6. It was around 3 to 4 at the moment when we took a trade. It's dropped down a bit now. W full TP hit 26 pips. Yeah, if your spread was a bit less, or if you had like a split second earlier entry than us, about a pip above, you'd still be in here, and we'd probably be closing full here too. So even with bullish structure on the 4 hour, 1 hour, sells are good because of the no top wick. No, not just because of the no top wick. No top wick is one of the variables in the equation, right? That we plug into the equation. No top wick, close your back in range, bottom wick on the way it closed, the way we did it. It was a bottom wick on the 5. We opened up with a top wick, right? It was volume driving down here, so we had our entry up here somewhere. And we were expecting the NYC open to drive us down because we were a few minutes away from the 30 closing, right? So all of that lined up, except it didn't drive right away. It came up, tapped us out, and it drove. But the idea is still the same. Yeah, no bottom wick on a daily. You could see the flip eventually. Not necessarily, though. The daily is a long candle. But if we do, great. Chat, pay attention, because we could have positions here. If it keeps pushing here, maybe off of 15 in about 6 minutes. Nice trade. Thank you. Damn, they're showing... I'm watching Fox News, and instead of doing the whole Trump camel tits thing, they're showing Saquon Barkley doing a backwards hurdle. He did a 360, a spinorama, and right into the backwards hurdle. The greatest running back in this generation is not Derrick Henry. Definitely not. If I'm building a team, I take Saquon Barkley over Derrick Henry. What up, Hank? What's the deal? You're not there worried about this 30 being a fake out to continue higher? No, it would have, for it to be a fake out. This was the fake out because this closed with the daily bias into range. If we got this, maybe, like on this next candle, but you would need to bounce off a support. Wouldn't just turn around randomly off nothing. This isn't bad. It's not 2 grand and 15, but it looks amazing on the 1 hour. Just gotta be patient. Gotta wait. 3 minutes for this 15 to close. You might get what you were looking for, Tom, right? But if you get what you're looking for, that would make sense for this, right? Because if you get a closure back up above for the fake out, you're looking for that bullish move. Why? Because you bounced off a support. I'm sorry, it's a weird drawing. But it hasn't happened. You would actually need not just a bullish flip here, you'd need an actual closure back up outside that range here, right? Looking like this. What gives you a stronger buzz? The vape or the J? Stubbing my toe on the bed. Stubbing my pinky toe on the corner of the bed when I make my way to the office. That gives me the biggest fucking buzz in the morning. Bigger than both of those. Yeah, bounce off support was the missing piece I wasn't sure about yet. You wanted to drive off something, right? To have confidence in the fact that you're not going to continue back down to that support to eventually drive from it later. Kind of held this across the board here, right? You also have range now. See how that top wick was made before? You have range to fill. Its own top wick here. Be patient. It'll save you from being a patient. Jeez, that is one ugly candle. Back in range we go. Le candle on the 15. You got to realize that's a fake out. It just came back up, closed back above range. You'd expect at least a fill to 46 here. But no top wick. Took buys at 27.39. Of course you did. No doubting Kenny. $27.39. Good entry, bro. I mean, price-wise, I don't know based off what, but yeah, there's more waiting here. We close no top wick. Can't look for buys here. It doesn't say range. Bit indecisive here on the 1 hour. And on 30. The candle wins again, or does it? Oh my God. What's the deal, Punisher? How you call it? Late candle? La candle. It's French. La candle. Come on, man. Get with the times. Parlez-vous français? I think tomorrow will be very volatile because of elections and people making big deal. Yeah, oui. I think it's a rejection to go down. It might be. Yeah, well, let's just see a stronger push down then. It's a very indecisive 30-minute here, right? Doji candle so far. And back down we go. This buy stop's not an idea, no. Not with that previous closure. Missed the Asian session streams. I know, but I can't stream 2 sessions in one day. It's too much, right? I'm not. I don't live to trade. I trade to live, right? And the whole point is, you know, got to go out and enjoy every single day. Not gonna have another chance at October 4th, or November 4th, 2024, right? It's my only chance. Does ganja give you superpowers? Yeah, if you're entering a chocolate eating competition, hell yeah. Like, if it's like, you know how they have Nathan's hot dog contest? If it's like Hershey's chocolate eating contest, yeah, you're winning. you smoke a bit of weed, you're winning that competition. Other than that, no, there's no other superpower. If you're entering any eating contest, I don't know. That glizzy contest is tough. I don't think I'm downing 60 glizzies. Forget in an hour or two. I'm not downing 60 glizzies in a year. My annual glizzy count is less than 60. But if someone asked you this 18 years back, then what? Stream 2 seasons? If they asked me this, no, I'd be like, fuck streaming. I'm going to chill. Sir, when you come to India, I take you for lunch. Thank you. My mood. You trying to raise my mood? Man, I'd body that. Damn.
How about no?
Bro, you need to stop calling me Vapor Rub. Green's coming by default. When Wix shows up, it's a +1. That +1 is green. Vix, yeah. He calling me Vapor Rub for the last week. He said, all right, I'm done. Down to join chocolate eating contest? I would. I basically have a chocolate eating contest in my kitchen every day because there's so much candy from Halloween, and the little demons have been running around eating up all that candy, and no matter how much they eat, I keep looking in that tub and it's always full. I don't know if someone keeps showing up and randomly adding candy to that shit, or it's just a, you know, or it's just a bottomless tub. So that's where we're at right now. We have an hourly closure here in 5 minutes. check Zoom. Oh, my bad. You at the door. My bad. Bunch of people at the door. Welcome. There he is. Good. What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. A little bit. I saw you streaming. This is doing good. Right? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Had that JOB funding. Yeah, no, you're doing your thing, bro. Good shit. Yeah, it's been a good half a year. I haven't seen, as I said, I haven't seen you in a while. It's been, I thought it was almost a year. Glad to have you back. Three minutes here, gang. Gotta wait. See how we close. I want to see what levels we respect. I want to see if we're able to close below here, below this most recent level, and not hold it. If we hold this most recent level, it's gonna get a little bit difficult. We're gonna have to wait more candles. But I think I'll be here till around 11, at least, or at most. I think 11 is our cutoff time, unless we get a trade before then. How was your community on Halloween night? It was cool, but my kids were all Halloweened out from like the entire week of trick-or-treating. So the younger ones didn't really go, but the older one did. Joined. Did I miss the cells? Is that from another day? No, that's from like 25 minutes ago. We had cells for NYC like 5 minutes before NYC opened here, right here as we were coming down. See if different time frames telling you different stories right now. 15 bottom wick, or 15 right now is bearish. The 30 is bullish after a bearish closure. The 15 is bearish after a bullish closure, right? And then the hourly is bearish after a bullish closure. Well, the 30 is telling you a different story. The 5 is telling you a different story. Let's have them all line up. If they haven't lined up yet, just give it a few candles. They'll line up. In the suburbs, Florida. Like Sarasota or something. Wellington? That ain't the burbs. It's like, it's far enough to be considered the burbs, but it's close enough to be not the burbs. Can't call it a city. Wellington's nice though. Four-hour bullish, 1 hour closing here in 30 seconds. I know, but we're respecting this most recent area here so far, right here, right? Let me bring that back. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we closed right at it. We gotta be careful here. I need more candles to print. If I'm being completely frank, or completely wicks, if I'm being completely honest with you. Unless this candle's going to need bottom wicks. Can we get up here? Yeah, I think if we got up here, we could have had a top wick sell. And a top wick sell, not the flip, because the flip would have to be your advantage point because you did close respecting support. So flip's your advantage point because once you make a bottom wick, you could still come right back up. So we needed to be in on a top wick here, not a flip. Bunch of horses on golf carts and Trump fans, right? Trump voters. Wellington's Trump country. Five closed bullish, 15 closed bearish, 30 closed bullish, 1 hour closed bearish. Why are you in a new room? This is where champions reside, brother. When do you update the Discord link? I did. It's the new Discord link's in the description. I haven't updated it in my profile, but in the description, and if you write exclamation point Discord, the right link will pop up. There it goes, coming down. Makes sense. Just want a top wick here off here. 27.45. Level here on a smaller time frame. Yeah. Yeah, if we don't have a top wick here, I'm kind of obligated to miss this range. Like your other room, this one looks like a closet. This one's just empty. This room is double the size of the other room. If I show you that way, it's like it's pretty big. It's huge. It's huge. Believe me. Believe me. It's huge. But yeah, this one just kind of feels empty because it's just white walls everywhere. $30 here on this 5, but not really the 5 I want to see. What an opening. What an opening here, gang. I'm up a bit more. I'm going to take a sell right here, right where we are. It's a nice opening. I'm expecting this 5 to make a bottom wick. Just took a sell. 2742.39, so the 2742.4. That's the entry. Expecting this 5 to make a bottom wick here. Opened up with a top wick, created a bottom wick. Nice strong drive, broke the previous candle low. So I would expect this candle to fill the range. The range fill to the previous wick is about 8 pips. And after that 8 pips, I would have to go break even, right? The wick to the left is about 8 pips. Won't be massive stops here. Pretty solid when it comes to stops. If the if the 4 hour starts rebreaking highs, I mean, we'll have pineapples maybe at the top of the range, but if the 4 hour starts rebreaking highs, then we'll be out. Chat, you know what? We're gonna take another sell right here. Tap the top of the range, that white line where I wanted the initial positions. So we just took a sell off this area here. We're really looking at this point for the flip. If we start closing bullish or if we start breaking 4 hour highs, then I'll look to manage risk. For now, I'm looking for this, for just this flip, this 5. Goes, and I'm going to close full here. Just closed all my positions. Congratulations, everybody. Fucking W. Wait, where do we go back? Oh, maybe close too early, but a W. Spam some motherfucking dubs. I'm gonna wait for a pip count from Jay to update our record here. And I closed full. We're tapping the support once we fill the wick. That's just my advantage point, so that's it. Took that while making a sandwich. W. 25 pips, 3 positions for you. Oh, nice. Last trade on stream, you won a total of 15.7 pips because we only see 1 position on Discord. That brings your overall total of stream today 25.1. No, you don't. What do you mean? I'm looking at my signal chat. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we see all positions. My bad. Oh, Jay speaking in the Zoom, in the stream. That's a W. Jay doesn't usually come on here to speak. I thought it was only a private session thing, but hey, you guys got to hear Jay. He doesn't sound like you'd expect a Jay to sound, honestly. I didn't expect you to sound like you sound. I don't know. You got an unexpected J voice. It's a W though. I like that. So what was the total there? Our total pip count was there 15.7, so 16 pips. Chat, we are not done yet. I'm gonna announce it like Maury. You are not done yet. Sells. Win number 266. Oh, you got fans, Jay. Why did you shake that trade? So I could win some money, bro. So I could make some money. You got it. That's your #1 fan. She didn't mind when you asked her, hey, you mind taking a test? Like, I don't think she'll care about this. I don't think she'll care about this. How many pips do you like to see on a wick? It's not about pips, it's about levels. Right? It's about where we bounce off from. Or just volume. Sometimes there's a lot of volume. I won't need to for the wick to tap exactly on the level as long as it kind of gets close to the area. Because in Forex, like, this isn't the level. This is a whole area, right? A resistance would be a whole area. Or like if this is a resistance, it's right here, right? It's your whole area here. It's same thing here. This resistance is a whole range here. It's not specific point, specific price. As long as you kind of get close to it or in that area, that's kind of what I look at. Re-enter? No, I'm not looking for re-entry. I'm at this point. This hourly is highly indecisive. See, it's a doji candle, so I'm gonna wait for either 30 to give us a push or an hourly to drive us, and I'll see how we close at 11. We're all winners today, right? We got 25 pips on the day. We're just we're not looking to force anything. We're looking to see if the market decides to offer anything else, right? So but you have to look for the opportunity. If the market extends its hand, right, full of food, but you're concentrating on Fortnite, you're not going to notice that hand, and it's going to pull back, and you're not going to get any food. So you gotta look for opportunity to see it. If you don't look for it, it's not going to come knocking and tell you, hey, opportunity is here. Unless the stripper you hired last night, unless her name was Opportunity, ain't nobody coming to your door knocking saying, hey, this is Opportunity. Which is kind of a crazy name for a stripper if you think about it. Imagine. You guys want to come over? Opportunity's coming. I got a big opportunity I want to share with you guys. You guys coming over? Where destiny and opportunity are knocking at my door. Who's coming through? I got to pay for them. Oh, man. Well, if you weren't looking for opportunity, destiny has brought you opportunity. And with her came karma. Grab her by the tunity. Faith is going to pull up. When faith pulls up, you got to clear all those out. Destiny's telling you to buy. Buy what? Opportunity? 2 for 1. You pay for my friend, I bring 2. I promise you there's a stripper named Destiny in every club. Maybe. I know there's a Lola in every club. Every strip club got a Lola. Lola making her way to the stage. Had the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, all made sense. Word. Lola be giving you a standing ovation every time she makes her way to the stage. All you hear. How do you know so much about strippers? I watched the documentary. I didn't even know my boy was a director. He just showed me all the clips from his phone. He was like, this is going to be in the movie. He's just like, yo, check this out. It's going to be in the documentary. It's not a closet. Why does everyone keep thinking it's a closet? Camel Tits is in a closet right now with Vegetable Biden. Who's excited though? Who's excited for the results? Like, I'm truly excited to see how we react to the actual election day, to see how the markets run through the day. Like, I'm going to pay attention to the market the entire day tomorrow, just because, like, I'm curious. I want to see how it works out early in the day, later in the day. I'm going to be ready the next election. I'm sick of these voters. Genuinely looks like a boiler room. Yo, gang, you know what? Let me show you. All right, let me show you what this room really looks like right now. You guys want a room tour? Who wants to see the bunker tour? All right, let's do this. Let's do the bunker tour right now. This room is crazy right now. There's so much shit in here that, like, here, let's do the bunker tour. Got this. Now y'all gotta drop some likes. Hold on, before we. Where are we at? How many likes we got? 20. $166. Can we get to 200 likes? Let's get to 200 likes. Can we do this now? Can we do this before 10:30? Tour over, definitely. All right, gang. Let me show you the room. I'm doing it. All right. You see that way? See that ladder? I need that ladder. Basically, that's it. That's the whole room right here. $190 now. We know you're in the. Where's the paint tins? All right. Let's do the room tour here. So 200 W. There we go. Thank you, ICT. All right, room tour. So wait, let me get this above. You guys trying to get a peek at my terminal? All right, room tour. This room is not ready. Look at it. This is what my room looks like right now. Just moved in here. Y'all happy? Hold on. You guys didn't see. I could make it brighter in here. I get a nice view from this room though. Decent closet. Yeah, I get a nice view from this room because see, so that's the entry from the house. And then I got the pool right outside over here. Hold on. Can we see the pool? Right there. Yeah. There's just a lot of shit in here because I haven't fully moved into this room and remodeled it. Yeah, no, this office is double the size of my previous one. Neighbor's pool's nice. But everyone has 67 pairs of sneakers in their closet. No, all my sneakers are right outside in the living room. Or right in front of them. And all they got on TV is Trump. See that? They're only talking about Trump on TV. Oh shit. You guys feel that? Fucking earthquake, chat. Everybody get down. What channel is that? Fox? Yeah, that's Fox News. But bring shiny lights back because charts and shiny light colors do match. Percy Jones. Help. Yeah, shiny lights are down there. I'm going to bring the pineapple in here, the shiny lights. Chat, you want to see me bald? This is when my first daughter was born. You guys want to see? Swix 9 bald. See that? Young kid. Yeah, look at that. I'm just proving that it's me by the arm tattoo that you guys know it's me. That's going back. That's going back a dozen years. Like 30, maybe. No, I'm lying. 30 years ago, it would have been 9. Yeah, before that's me. Chat, in that picture, I'm 130 pounds. I'm 172 pounds right now. So I'm 40 pounds heavier than in that picture. Keep the locks. I like the locks. I've gotten wiser with the locks. I always used to think it was right, it was a stereotype. I've gotten a lot wiser. Like that person in the picture you guys saw, that's not somebody if I met him today, that's not somebody I would have a lot of respect for. Just, you know, being in all honesty, that's like, American History Wix. Not gonna lie, you look Russian Apollo because you don't see it. It's not a color picture, or it's barely color. It's a colored picture. I'd look Spanish. Flip the tape. Got 3 minutes for the 30 to close. Doesn't look that great. Just doji after doji. KOT Aminat? Yeah. All right. Jay answered you. Yeah, that's what I do. Those were 210 lots. I say half. I mean, I'm closing one of the positions. I'm going to let another position run here. I'll just stack on the initial entry. That's what I do. Slow day, but we caught pips. Hey, we've had bigger moving days, right? More volume days where we've caught 8 pips, 9 pips, or we had a break-even trade, and that would be it. Right? So in terms of slow or fast, it doesn't matter, as long as you win. The key is to show up and win for the day. And yo, how do we just lose half the streamers? What the? I mean, half the viewers. Not done yet. Where'd you guys go? After that second trade, yo, it wasn't even a knockout punch. It was a body punch. Thanks, Wix, for sharing his life with us. W trip down memory lane. Yeah, shit. I like sharing. It gets lonely. Lonely at the top. When I pip you dip, we dip. I put my hands up on your... No. Is it cold to jump in the pool? Yeah, the difference here is the old pool used to be heated. This pool's not heated. Take another position to prove them wrong. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on this 1 hour closure here right now. It's a 30 closure. We need a bottom wick here on this 30. We could look for something. All right, gang. $42.26, right? If we don't flip right now, we come up. This is going to be a sell stop. I mean, a sell off that area. Could even put a sell limit. I just need it to come back up here. If it breaks down, then I can't enter here. There it goes. Yeah, I was looking for top wick entry off this layer. Right here. Across here. But it's okay. Now that it broke down, I'm gonna wait for it to give us a heavy push down and then a closure, and then I'll get in. It looks like it should come down, yeah. It was a nice sturdy rejection. Just make sure you stay cognizant of this area here, right? We break down heavily here. We're going to look for top wick sells. We could get it off the 5, off the 15, whatever moves here. As long as it moves and gives us that top wick and bottom wick on this current candle. You know what? I forgot I got a J outside. Market been moving lately? Yeah, it's moving right now. Hold on. We might have to lock in here for 5. I'm going to take a sell right now. Just took a sell here. Oh, that moved way quicker. Right as I was about to press a sell, that kind of dropped. I was looking for an entry off here, right as we were on that white line, but it dropped at that moment. So I got a bit of a later entry, but it's all right because we're still pushing down. I think we got room to fill. My entry ended up being at 2739.2, but it's okay. 2739.2 right there is my entry. A bit later, I don't know how many pips. That dropped right as I was pressing the sell button. So maybe about 6 pips, a bit late on that entry, but it's all right. Grand scheme of things, there's room to go down. Ooh, no bottom wick on that closure on the 5. I'm just gonna close full right here, gang. I just closed full. Congrats, everybody. That's a tough closure here on the 5, no bottom wick. So I closed full. I'm gonna wait for Jay to give us a rundown. A final pip count for that trade. Can we see that, Jay? just slowly but surely, patiently taking your bits and pieces of the market, whatever it allows you. I can't, in all honesty, once we fill this range to the left, I can't leave this running, that because we took the trade off the 5, and off the 5 we closed with no bottom wick, right? The higher time frame's still open here. So let it create that bottom wick, and then we can take more trades off the position. Last trade on stream, you got 14.5 pips. Good, sells 14.5 pips, that's 15. We rounded off. Alright, if it was 14.4, it'd be 14. So, trade number 3. This plus 15. Win number 267. And that was with a late entry. But it's not about where I entered, it's about the levels that we tap once we're in the trade. And once we fill that range here, you have to either manage risk, go break even, or close your positions and take bacon off the table, right? Secure the bacon. Right? Because if it comes back there and goes into negative, like, you knew there was a level there, right? You knew the 5 closed with no bottom wick. You seen this, and you still stayed married to the trade when she started cheating on you, right? She told you there's no more room to go down, and you said, I'm cool with it. And now your asshole hurts. Just be patient, right? And you got to realize this. So the higher time frame is also going to close. You'll have another opportunity. Don't marry these positions, right? Thank you for the trade and the value. You're welcome. God, that feels good hearing that. Right? I can't put your thank you in my pocket, right? It's not money. I can't put your thank you into my wallet. But I'll take that over the payment, right? The knowledge that this is doing a service. My what hurts? You're focusing on the wrong thing, bro. Call it. We'll give it till 11. Chat, drop a like, sub to the channel. If you guys haven't noticed, we've been in the YouTube purgatory for subs for like a good half a year. And we've been stuck on 26.2k subs, I think, for like half a year. And before the weekend, we went into the weekend at 26.3k subs. And we came out of the weekend at back to 26.2k. So with all these dubs, YouTube's holding us back. Oh, subs back to 26.3? Hold on, some of you guys subscribed to it. Yeah, we're fighting the algo, Chad. Drop a like, sub to the channel. That's how you beat the algo. That's how you crack the code here. We're going to have to do it if we want to get out of this 26k subs. The only way we do that is by dropping likes, which then recommends this stream to other like-minded people, right? And if so facto, eventually we get more subs. You think they shadow banned because of Don's haters? I think that had a lot to do with it. I think what went down with Don had a lot to do with our viewer count because we are so closely associated. It's just, just being, as being truthful about it. It is what it is. It's like banned by association, but I don't think YouTube had anything to do with that. I think natural flow of things kind of had to do with that, and people associate me with Don, which I don't mind. That's my boy, right? I'm cool with it. The amount of viewers is so chill, like we meeting up like a family. Yeah, when it's small amount of people in here, but we get when it's I think up to like 600 people, I can pretty much read all the messages in the chat and, you know, we can talk. But once it gets to like 800 to 1,000, like we had all the last year, it gets a little tough to follow chat because it flows really quickly. A lot more conversations. But I do think that was a big part of it. Your new room seems less. It's just not set up yet. Give me time. You prefer a smaller community? Yeah, for you. I prefer a larger community, but you know, there's just, you know, it is what it is. For me, ideally, a larger community, more growth, more people being exposed to what we do, more supporters. Banned by affiliation. Appreciate that, Lewis. In the ether, right near the beach, boy. What I will say though is, as a new trader, right? If you're more on the newer side here, you really want to avoid being in positions in all these wicks. Because these are ranges that have been filled, refilled, refilled, refilled. You want to sell? No, sorry, this was old. We closed this. We won that trade. That was 15 pips. I'm using C-Trader and it shows so many details. For example, the pips for every position I just took. C-Trader. That's what I was talking about yesterday. So we might be bringing C-Trader to the masses. Opening and closing position this fast as you do with no delay. Zoom thing is so much better. Yes. So if you're in my Zoom, you get no delay, which is like that 5 seconds makes the difference when it's a 5-second trade, right? So yeah, I agree with you. Being on the Zoom side solves a lot of issues, especially the delay one. God, it smells delicious. I don't know what my wife is cooking, but my entire house smells amazing right now. You ever see the dog catch a scent of another dog or some shit? Like, just go looking. It smells delicious in my house. Uh-oh. 2% battery on the phone. No, we can't have any of that. Are you looking for a 15-minute wick fill? Initially, I was, but not like this. Not with this 15 closing bullet. I wanted the 15 if it kept running here, right? My idea on the 15 was, if we get this before the hourly closure, was for this 15 to look like this. I wanted a close outside of this, and I wanted a wick. If this is what the 15 would have looked like, more top wick sells. You know, same shit, different toilet seat. But for now, we are above this area. We're above the overall area here. Actually, this is the overall area. I'm sorry. So not a pretty 15 closure. I think this is the last 15 that will sit here 4. There's a possibility we stay longer, all depending on how the hourly closes. So if we get that closure that I just drew, but it happens on the hourly down here, we'll stay on to see if we can get a position on the next hourly. If not, that'll be the session. So still chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, but we also might flip bullish here. Look at this 15. No top wick, bounces to support. We can flip bullish, drive up to the top of the range. Remember, I said earlier, pay attention to this level. I think the 5 was below there. Yep, when we took our 5 position, we were below there, and then we took another one right at it, below there. The lighting is so much better in this timeout corner. I just have, the thing is, I got the door to the pool open. The curtains are open, so you guys see me. It's bright in here. Thinks it's a no trade day for you. I mean, if you didn't see any of our positions earlier, then right now is a no trade time. It depends, yeah, it depends on how it closes. Absolutely. That's why we're waiting. That's why we're going to wait on this one out to close. That's all I want to see. That's our last hurrah for today. I was going to say, if you feel like you need to step away, then if you're going to continue trading, you're over trading. Right? We spoke about this last week, how you're over trading not when you take 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 trades. You're over trading when once your mental capital has been spent and you continue to stay and trade without thinking clearly, right? Because we're trading right now, right? Because we're not in a trade at the moment. We are still trading right now. We're going through the process of trading, right? Doesn't mean you have to be in a trade to be trading, right? We're still analyzing the charts. We're still doing breakdowns. We're still waiting. And sometimes in the process of doing all that, you spend mental capital just like you would if you took a position, right? Because you're thinking, you know, over time, you don't think as clearly as you do once you're rested and just approach the charts for the first time. It's your mental capacity, you know, for making high quality decisions goes down throughout the day as you get more tired, more worn out. So if you feel like that mental capital has been spent, you got to call it. Otherwise, you're over trading. That's when you're over trading, not when you're taking 10, 15 positions a day. Because if you're thinking clearly through all those 10, 15 positions a day and it's your positions, do your thing, boo-boo. Take them. You know? Well, yeah, it's natural to want to make more money. I can't blame you for it. I'm just, look, it's my job. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm a guide, right? I tell you like what I've went through, and like, I'm not even a guru. I can't teach you this. You can only learn it, but I can't teach you this, right? You can learn it on your own. You can help yourself by the available information that's out there. It's up to you to pick and choose and do your due diligence. What information is relevant and what's not. But me, I can't teach you anything. At some point, you got to get sick and tired of your own shit. And I'm telling you, once your mental capital is spent, you're going to have worse results, right? So new or not new, it's up to you to listen or to not listen to me, right? Like I said, I'm just a guide, not teaching you anything. I'm just showing you the direction that I took that worked. That's it. But you're right. It's human nature to want to, like, you know, keep going and risk more and bet more and make more money. People try to become millionaires overnight, and you're not going to become wealthy in one trade. but you can blow an account in one trade and set yourself back a lot, right? You can really fuck up your trading account in one trade. You cannot become wealthy in one trade. Well, how do you get more capital? You manage risk much earlier than you would if you had, if you had more capital. On a smaller account, you just manage risk earlier. And one way to manage risk is step away from the charts. Yeah, you're right. There's only so much I can do for newbies. The rest is really your experience. You have to spend time here. You have to get burned to really remember why you're not going to take the trade in the future, or why you're going to manage risk in the future differently, or why you're not going to marry a position, right? You have to get burned to really have it stuck in your head, or you just have to be way smarter than everybody else and really have a lot of self-control, right? Like, it's like quitting smoking cold turkey requires a lot of self-control. Not that it can't be done, but it's very rare for a person to exhibit that amount of self-control where they don't need anything else. It could just be them, right? So the same thing here on the charts. It's very rare that someone can exercise that kind of self-control, but whoever does will have a much shorter road to their eventual goal. Where are we at? 7 minutes. 7 minutes to go here on the hourly chat. Give me, I still got that J outside. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go, do the damn thing for a couple seconds. Take a couple pulls and see if we can set up here on the hourly. We'll see this hourly out. Give me a minute. Beginning of this year, I quit smoking cigarettes cold turkey after losing my nephew. You did it cold turkey. Didn't need no patches. Amazing. Got to go through fire to learn. You don't have to go through the fire to learn, but if you go through the fire, you are likelier to learn. You'll have lessons. Some people don't need the fire, right? I say this all the time. Dumb people don't learn anything from their mistakes. Smart people learn from their mistakes, and geniuses learn from other people's mistakes, right? It's okay to be smart. You don't have to be a genius. It'll just take you longer, right? You don't have to make your own mistakes. You could learn from others. It's just when most people tend to make their own mistakes because of ego, thinking they're better than others, and they won't go through the same shit. And then eventually life humbles you, right? Or for some people, that ego actually works, and you won't make the mistakes. You'll learn it from others. It's very individualized here. Top 10 places I'd rather live than Tallahassee. Somebody wrote any of the Koreas. Vietnam in the 50s. Russia. In OJ's Ford Bronco. At sea during the PP oil spill. No, my boy from Tallahassee just sent me a picture of top 10 places I'd rather live than Tallahassee. And it's like any of the Koreas. Chernobyl. Stupid. got a good sense of humor. I like that guy. Stopped smoking 2 months ago. Just to see how long I can go without. Not long. Oh, I gotta smoke that J. I got 3 minutes. That's right, 3 minutes for this hourly closure. It's looking lovely. Looking lovely. I'm gonna take you guys with me. You guys can come with me. Yeah, I got a busy day today, but it's gonna be busy later on. We gotta go to Home Depot, chat. We got a lot of shit to do. Yeah, I'm gonna be busier than a dyke at a hardware store, bro. I gotta do a lot of shit. But it all starts later. Quitting has definitely been 1,000 times harder than 6 because I suffer from insomnia. I'm doing this to honor my nephew. Alright. That's valid. Ooh, Trump speaking at rally, North Carolina. It's almost like a tweet. Let's see if the market moves. They call them studs now, Wicks, not takes. Go figure. Stud. Oh, shit. What's the world coming to? What is the world coming to? Chat, we need a heavy drop here and a bottom wick. A heavy drop and a pullback. New crib. Yes, sir. Shims. All right, heavy drop, 30 seconds. Chat. We need this. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that closure. It's not a lick handle. It's a heavy push down. You have a bottom wick. You close pretty much. You close right at support though. This bottom right here, there's no bottom wick, right, for us to fill. There's not much of a range to come down and close to the support. You're probably, well, me personally, if I was still looking for this, I would wait for this to push down and create that bottom wick, create that range, and get that actual closure right below this level. Get the actual closure below here, not like a did we not, a concrete closure, something you can really see and tell that it's there, right? So if this candle does it, it's kind of late already. It's 11. I'm gonna call it a session here. 3 W's today. Great morning, great start to the week. Chat, you know what we got to do before you dip? This is our volume song, but before you dip here, chat, hold on, is my phone charged? Yeah, my phone is charged. Let's hold on. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. I know you guys are doing it. Don't do it. Hold on, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. All right, spam the dubs now. New crib, same pips. Another W. Check this out. The winners are coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. 40 pips on the day today. Lovely morning. Lovely start to the week. 3 W's. And a lot of winners. I tell this to you every single day. It's your job to help yourself. Show up to the live streams. They're free. Thank you, chat. That was about it. They're free. Yeah, you're gonna hear that. Sorry, I didn't mute my headset this time. I usually do. But you're gonna hear that exact thing on my IG story in about 15 seconds. Yeah. Maybe I'm the 1000th person asking this, but what happened done? You are definitely way more than the thousands. Way more people have asked. That shit was a cultural shock, huh? Yeah. You're definitely... But here's the thing. Even if you're like the 99th person asking this, it doesn't make me want to answer the same question 2 months or 3 months later for like the millionth time. It gets a little old. It gets a little tiring. And I'm not the person questions should be directed at. Right, the first week was alright, first 2 weeks, but then like a month, 2 months, 3 months. So yeah, I mean, as I've always said, and I'm going to continue saying, I'm here to provide value through my own trading. That's it. That is our aim here. All right. The key is to change the trajectory of your life from this or this or this or this to this. That's the key. The key is to change the trajectory of your life. Great conversation today. I'm really excited for the week ahead. This is our first day of election week. We're going to trade tomorrow. We're going to be here tomorrow. I don't know how it'll look. I've never traded election day. I have 4 years ago. I don't remember it. I really don't remember it. So it's going to be exciting to watch election day tomorrow and see how the market moves. Make sure you show up. We're going to have some really cool discussions. We do a little bit of trading. We do a little trading here. but it's definitely going to be valuable. It's definitely going to be fun. It's definitely going to be worth your time. So make sure you show up and help yourself, as I've said it on my IG story, right? Chat's like, nah, fuck that. I'm trading. Trading right now. Next thing you know, this thing. Yeah, next thing you know, this thing's like this, bleeding on your fucking keyboard. Start plugging it up on the bottom. Anyway, yep. I appreciate everyone's time here. Thank you for showing up and spending your morning with me. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. Matus. Glad to have you back here. Nick, Kenny, gotcha. Thank you for showing up on cam. Appreciate all you guys. Zoom gang, I'll see you on the Clubhouse side of things. We'll look for possible signals tonight. I will be on the charts for Asian session. We just won't stream it. As for me, gang, my time here is up. You already know the deal. We're going to call it a session. Let's raise up the volume for the outro. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody.